What's up, Gemini? This is going to be your love check-in for the first 2 weeks of November. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out the channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal readings. The info for that's in the description box of the video. There tends to be a wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so, and otherwise if you wanted to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Gemini, I'm going to do my usual check-in. Person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? Potential projected outcome for the first 2 weeks of November. Anyone that's new to my channel, I say potential because I infuse manifesting and law of assumption into this channel, which really just means that this is a check-in into one version of you, one version of your specific person, and the connection that you have manifested out of the infinite that are available right now. Creation is finished. All things exist at once. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state of consciousness, who you are being, of which there are infinite. You're the God of your reality. Your desires are meant for you. If you would like to manifest this differently, all you would need to do is shift your focus, your awareness, the version of you that you're being as well, and the version of the specific person and the situation, and focus on that. Okay, please look at some of the material that I posted. There's also lots of material online, coaches, read Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, and I like to teach as I go. So let's get into it, Gemini. How are you feeling? Sorry, how are they feeling about you as we move into the first 2 weeks of November, Gemini? I mean, I did see the Four of Cups, and then there's the Six of Cups in the reverse, and there's the Six of Wands. They want success with you, but there's something maybe that needs to be resolved from the past. You have a history with this person, Gemini. Let's have a look. Okay, there's a King of Pentacles, there's a Two of Pentacles, there's a Six of Wands. I mean, the Six of Wands I saw, so they want success with you. There is a past, there's a back and forth kind of an energy here. There could be a lot of responsibility. Two of Pentacles, work-life balance. King of Pentacles is stability, so this is about commitments, this is about loyalty, stability. Lots coming up around Pentacles, so there could be issues around work-life balance or priorities. And I did say that there's stuff from the past. There's a Ten of Swords here, so there's something that might need to be reconciled, and they want to succeed, Gemini, but something has caused pain or a painful cycle between the two of you. The issue could be around back and forth or baggage in relation to finances, or issues to do with like stability and commitment, but I'm getting that it could have a little bit to do with that, with priorities, maybe an unreadiness to really, you know, take things properly to the next level if there's a lot of baggage in that area. I mean, in a small case, Two of Pentacles can be back and forth because it's like, you know, juggling more than one situation. Don't take that if it's not your story, guys. And I will get more details with like oracles, and I'm also going to get your side of the street, which is more relevant. My regulars, no, don't pay any attention to anything that is not. If it is your story, we're going to change it. If this is what you want, we're going to focus on that. And if it's not your story, I'm not fortune telling you, telling for you and telling you that something exists when it doesn't, okay? Nine of Wands, there's some kind of a wall or a block, or there's been wounding between the two of you. Now, again, it could literally just be around back and forth, priorities, maybe feeling not a priority in the situation. Let's get one on the Two of Pentacles. Yes, stresses. And Temperance card, and impatience. Okay, impatience, stress, and it could be, like I said, around responsibility, finances, work-life balance, which has caused a wound and pain. Yeah, and confusion, mixed feelings. I mean, for some of you, there's negative assumptions, like if there's work-life priority imbalance, there could be negative assumptions around, mixed signals, mixed feelings, questions around loyalty that may not even be founded. Could be a fear. Someone is not prioritizing the situation. And there's been an impatience. Temperance card, okay? So someone could have lost their cool here and there could be a wound. This could be someone you've been connected to a long time, Gemini, because I did say that there's stuff from the past that maybe they want to resolve with you. Three of Wands, a lot of this waiting on the direction forward. So maybe there's been indecision. You know, King of Pentacles is really about stability, and this is just maybe that feeling of it's confusing. Is this going to be, is this reliable? Is this stable? Waiting. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there's, you know, you're at a distance or over water, and that's causing mixed feelings, right? And then there could be a defensiveness or a wound, like feeling mixed confusion. And am I a priority? This person wants Ace of Cups, a new start after death. Some of you, there has been some kind of a stop or an end. And for others of you, this really would just be transformation of a painful cycle. The cycle being back and forth, okay, and guardedness and confusion about the way forward. Three of Wands, okay. Now, Two of Wands is making a plan. So Gemini, it looks like this person is sort of sitting, trying to think about the way forward. Still confused, but love here for sure. And look, this could involve a decision, like go all the way, make this happen, have the success, or, you know, can we get past Ten of Swords, whatever is the, you know, the past, whatever has caused pain or reactivity or the wound between the two of you. I'm going to get your side of the street, Gemini, and and my regulars will know why I'm saying this. Nothing really matters. We don't need to give a fuck what they're thinking and feeling anyway. They're still you pushed out, like they're not a robot, but like this is just the check-in point and one version on one timeline. Even what has happened in the past doesn't matter so much if there's been a dynamic or confusion. But even on this timeline, there is love. The back and forth could be coming from you, Gemini. Maybe they feel like you're back and forth and you're not sure. We'll see your side of the street. All we need to do is focus on what you want and affirm for that, step into the reality where you get what you want, okay? With conviction, make a decision. So we have Sagittarius energy. We've got Scorpio energy. And we've got a lot of Pentacles. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I would say. Let's have a look at you, Gemini, and your side of the street and what you really want. Five of Cups, yeah. Losses, I mean, there's something here like maybe there has been harshness, harsh words, or back and forth, or a guardedness between the two of you with that Five of Cups, and there's regret around that. How does Gemini feel? Page of Swords in the reverse literally can be like petty conversations or immaturity. How does Gemini feel? Six of Swords. Some of you, yes, literally, this is a situation that involves like travel or over water, or you know, maybe there's a move or something like that. But Six of Swords also is about moving things into a better direction. So Gemini, we're going to focus on, yes, how you're feeling about them, but then we don't need to look at the mirror and force the mirror to change, guys. We just need to understand no one to change but self, or at least our assumptions about the situation and the person. You can literally look into specific person conform, look at some of the videos I've done, the lives. It will explain to you a bit more. You just need to only focus on what's desirable, the preferable version of the connection and the person, and they will literally come back in and parrot back exactly what you want and give you exactly what you want if you do this with persistence. Six of Swords, but in the reverse. So you're not sure if this can move into a more positive direction. It's either that or there's a stop because of distance, or Gemini, I would say that if you have kind of had a little bit of an end or a stop, you're still, though, not willing to completely move away from the situation. So you're hoping for a return to the situation, but you also want to let go of all this baggage. There's something that's been weighing on the connection, maybe a lot of responsibility. If distance is a factor, that could be the baggage, you know. So maybe this is about the back and forth and the confusion. Make a plan. Is there going to be a move, or is this not possible? Is this ended? Let's have a look. Emperor card, though, in the upright. So Gemini, how do you feel about them? I mean, Emperor card is about stability. This is about taking control of matters. You know, some of you, the burdens are financial. This is like the Emperor card is a boss figure. Now, that could be you. You could be very burdened, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. It's also a husband or a father figure. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where there's been back and forth because there's responsibility outside of your connection, children, etc. Or there's financial issues that are slowing this connection down when the main goal and objective is to have something very stable and solid, maybe like children, maybe like what's the plan, right? And there's been impatience here. So let's take a look. Three of Wands. They've got the Three of Wands in the upright. You've got the Three of Wands in the reverse. You're not really seeing what the future is, Gemini. So maybe you have an assumption that either they're not on the same page when it comes to the future, or you just can't see the way forward due to some burdens. Okay? Or you're feeling like this person is not showing up responsibly and taking control of matters. Maybe you feel that their attention is elsewhere, or there's too much responsibility or baggage. Now again, Gemini, fuck it in a bucket. If you're feeling like you're not the priority, or you're feeling like this person, it's too hard, I don't give a shit. Circumstances don't matter, guys. I don't care if you're new and you're only familiar with regular tarot. Anyone that understands law of assumption or has been watching me for a while will understand. Doesn't fucking matter. Things can change. You can shift into another reality like that. All the pieces will move once you've made a decision if you want this person. No, there's no block, there's no baggage, even long distance doesn't fucking matter. Okay? Or if you feel not prioritized changes, sorry, I'm the number one priority. I'm always the number one priority. No, we're so committed, we're so stable. We're in the most live in the end. Think as if, okay, with persistence. Use whatever technique you guys want, okay? Because techniques are just to get you in the state of being the version of you that has that which you desire, okay? So whether that's visualization, scripting, affirming, whatever, and that's individual to each of you. But coaches, look online, look at Sammy Ingram, look at Neo, who I do lives with, look at anyone. You want success too. Gemini, there's a lot of mirroring. Six of Wands, Six of Wands. Seven of Cups, though. You both have mixed feelings and confusion about it. And you're invested, Seven of Pentacles, but there's been a lot of waiting to see how things play out. And that's what's causing the confusion. And then there is a Death card. And why? Because of Two of Pentacles. You don't want any more Two of Pentacles, back and forth, and maybe the prioritizing issue that I've already mentioned. So something needs to be transformed here. Now, Gemini, you do not need to wait for this person to transform, let go of baggage, or if you feel like this person is confusing you or not really deciding on things or being decisive, or if you have an assumption, oh, they're sending me mixed signals. Well, first of all, that's coming from you. It's a state of consciousness. I don't give a shit what they've said or done before, Gemini. It doesn't matter. They're a projection they're a mirror to you. You're the god of your reality, and in every reality. Step into a reality where no, they're decided. They choose me. I'm a priority. We're together. Everything is good. We're stable. We have no problem, whatever the hell it is for your situation. Okay, but there's also an ending, wanting to end back and forth behavior, prioritize the connection, build something stable perhaps. Why is there Seven of Cups? The Sun, confusion and mixed feelings and wanting clarity. Okay, Gemini, and the Sun card is about joy. So I feel like when this is good, makes you very happy. So for those of you that want it, if you're the one that's confused, Gemini, I'm not even saying to you guys, like, you can manifest anything. You've manifested all of this. So if you're confused, you don't even know if this person is the one that you want forever. Maybe that's why there's back and forth. I'm not giving you guys shit. I'm just challenging you. Even if you want this person to just show up differently, even if you want more than one specific person, but this specific person, you don't like the way that it is at the moment, whatever, okay? You need to make a decision about what makes you happy, but also you can make a decision that you want this to be another way, and you can also have anything or anyone you want, okay? But there's confusion. You've got the confusion, they've got the confusion, mixed signals back and forth. So affirm for what you want, Gemini, and make a decision, like step into a reality where this person is the version that you desire, okay? That's preferable. Maybe you're confused about ending it completely with them, but maybe also you want to end this version of the situation. Or maybe if you feel like this person, that there's a lot of baggage, you want an end to the baggage and the burdens. So affirm for that. Take your attention off anything that's weighing on the situation. If, for example, you feel like You're not a priority. As I said, no, I am a priority. I'm always chosen. I'm the number one priority. I am always the number one priority. Or for some of you, if children are in the mix, and I don't mean this in a vicious way or anything like that, guys, okay, please go and look at like Sammy Ingram and other coaches so that you can do a bit more homework outside of my readings and not get reactive. Whenever you feel like there's something outside of your connection, if you really are in love and want someone and you feel like, oh God, it's because the ex is around and there's all this financial responsibility, whatever, wherever your focus and awareness is the problem. So just take it away, okay? Third-party issues and everything will work perfectly. You're in a timeline where all the pieces are moving and you're getting exactly what you want. Okay, Gemini, so let me just have a look with the broken mirror, what this person wants as we move into first week of November. Okay, life falling apart, Jesus. There's issues potentially, Gemini, with that Ten of Swords and this finances and juggling finances, and this person could have gone through some bad stuff outside of your connection, so that's maybe what's causing a delay in the situation. This also says like legal issues. That could be migration, guys. I said that a couple of times with the distance thing. That's not for everyone. But something here to do with maybe legal issues, life falling apart. Maybe it's financial stuff. Yeah, contemplation, unsure. Okay, unsure, choices, decisions. But then there's a reach out, in person. And then I did say that there's something about the pettiness maybe with communication. So that says immature, analyzing you, message, communication, conversation. There's a conversation coming through, I think, to get clarity on the situation because there's a lot of uncertainty. I have drama. And I did say to you, Ten of Swords and Nine of Wands, they want to get past some wounding between the two of you, and there could have been drama, okay, reactivity to one another around the uncertainty, the confusion. For some of you, you're dealing with a situation with a person that has ties to, it says toxic love, like maybe if you have, and this is a small portion of you, if there's like children in the mix, it could be a toxic third-party connection. I wasn't picking up cheating and all of that, guys. If the Seven of Cups involves like other energies, one, there could be suspicion because you're feeling like I'm not a priority and where is this going, okay? Or they could feel that way about you or mutually, but it's more so if there's other energies influencing. I think this has got to do with like responsibility, if you know what I mean. Yeah, conflict resolution. So this person wants to, like I said, compromising as well, making amends, positive outcome. They want a positive outcome with you. Now, you can get this is just this one check-in and this one timeline. You've even manifested this, Gemini. So if you want to get the even preferable version, and I did say after they want transformation, conflict resolution, and Ace of Cups, new beginning, love. If you want the even more preferable version and you don't want to return, because there's been back and forth. So I feel like if you want to get this and have like consistent, most preferable version, take your awareness off anything that is undesirable. Rewrite the story, the narrative with the mind, guys. We don't have to sit on the old timeline and try to finagle the circumstances. Fuck the circumstances. Just write a narrative in your head and affirm for them and reselect the version of the connection and how you want the situation to be and persist in that. That is all. Okay, Gemini? Let me see. I can get you a romance angel. Sorry, guys. I wonder if we'll get the finances card. Okay, well, there's a strong magnetic attraction. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There's an Emperor card here, by the way, so there could be wounding here connected to a father figure. Okay, so that could cause a little bit of back and forth reactivity to one another because harsh communication. I mean, sometimes that can be like love language and style, but I would say healing family issues. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there might be children, okay, or exes in the mix. New love, okay, that's the Ace of Cups. Some of you, there is new love, and you're confused, Gemini. That's the other thing, okay? 7 of Cups. You could have more than one choice. You could be looking for new love because there's the possibility here for the renewal of the love. There's also the possibility maybe for new love, and you manifest everything, okay, Gemini? Because we do have very soon. I said it to you. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So you need to decide what you want. You deserve love. You are lovable. Retreat. Seems to be that there's back and forth, okay? So that, you know, maybe there's in and then there's retreat and then there's confusion and then there's what direction is this headed in, and then that causes wounding. Now the healing family issues, maybe that retreat, like I'm not a priority, I'm not chosen, you know, whatever it is. And that might be, so Gemini, you only need to be concerned with healing your story. If you're dealing with a person that gets reactive because they have old wounds and issues, I say it in all my readings, guys, you don't need divine timing and waiting for this person to heal and be a better version of them, okay? This is law of assumption. Make a new assumption about them. Your dominant assumption is, no, I've always had healthy, loving, mutual, reciprocal relationships. They're perfect. They're so loving because you deserve love. You are lovable. It could be that someone, you know, maybe you mutually feel not very lovable the way that the dynamic has gone, but you don't need to worry about what they're thinking and feeling. As I said, you just need to change your assumptions about who they are and who you are and the version of the connection. Now, I did say there's something from the past maybe that needs to be released. Maybe you both also have baggage from the past, from other relationships, and it's causing negative assumptions between the two of you. But we are forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, if there's been waiting, any assumption that there's like so much baggage that it's impossible to get this to where you want it to get to, well, nothing's impossible. And even on this timeline, looks like there's still this potential to have something really stable, loyal, and solid and committed. But if you're sitting here and making all these assumptions that this is impossible, or because of things that were said or done, it's not going to happen, you could go round and round. But Gemini, you also could be feeling confused. Maybe you want to explore a different option. I don't know. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Take back control of your narrative, Gemini. So decide that you're the operant power. Decide what you want. Affirm for that. You are the version of Gemini that gets what you want. And if you want this person, with all this confusion, you decide, no, they choose me. It's done, with persistence and conviction. Okay? You only need to take control of your thoughts. You don't need to control the situation or manipulate the situation or circumstances, Gemini. You have it, okay? All right, Gemini, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.